Good evening. New York's eviction moratorium set to expire in less than 1 hour, but the governor looking to ensure that tenants are not without protection for long. Governor Kathy Hochul just hours ago announcing she'll bring the state's legislature in for a special session tomorrow to vote on extending the eviction ban into next year. Now, if lawmakers decide to extend it, they'll need to make changes. The Supreme Court previously blocked part of the moratorium, ruling that the form tenants fill out to declare their financial hardship is unconstitutional.
Under my watch here in the state of New York, we're not going to exacerbate what is already a crisis in terms of the homelessness problem. We are not going to allow people who no fault of their own, lost income, not able to pay, and facing eviction. We are not going to allow that to happen here in the great state of New York.
Tonight, our Jeff Russak looks at the impact the eviction moratorium has had in our community and what more could happen with the proposed extension.
Governor Kathy Hochul calling back the state legislature for an extraordinary session for 3 reasons. One is to extend the eviction moratorium until January 15th.
This is a temporary safety net that we need to extend because the pandemic is not over.
There are millions of unused dollars ready to help tenants and landlords, and plans to hire people to make sure tenants and landlords have the correct forms filled out.
We're going to have a SWAT team approach to literally go to people's homes and activate people like the people who are involved in the census. We had a lot of workers. We'll hire people. We'll send them door to door.
Lisa DAMIANI, the executive director of the Coalition of Western New York Property Owners, says the moratorium shouldn't be extended. She believes that properly distributing the available money will be beneficial for all.
There's always a tension and there's a push and pull and you know, an us and them kind of a situation. But quite frankly, it's a very symbiotic relationship that needs to occur. It's not in the landlord's best interest to evict a tenant, and it's not in a tenant's best interest to be evicted.
The money is absolutely intended for landlords. They're the ones who are owed the rent. And so we'll also be ensuring that in order to just address the rendering of the Supreme Court so we don't have to go back to court again, we'll be making sure that there's due process provisions that the Supreme Court said were initially lacking in the New York law.
All the details of the moratorium extension have not been released yet. The other 2 reasons for the extraordinary session are to make open meetings safer and more accessible and confirm nominees to the state's cannabis program. Jeff Russak, 7 Eyewitness News.